Right. According to the internet, we're live. Hi. Welcome back to the Whiskey Untitled. I know what you're thinking. Where have you guys been for the last month? I know. Well, we've been hiding away from the internet. No, just every once in a while you need a break, you know? Sometimes you just gotta relax and just change the format of a show and change the colors of the backgrounds. And I don't know what Charles is doing. That's really what's going on today, so I don't know. Grab a glass, have a seat. Let's talk. Oh, that's delicious.
Man, I haven't heard that in a while. I had to let it go for a bit longer. Sorry. But yeah, hey guys, how you doing? All right, try and get that ready. It's a bit different. I haven't been back in a while, so.
Look, there's blue in the background. I don't know what's going on around here anymore.
I wanted to match our was it YouTube live indicator or Instagram live indicator or follow prompt.
Cody.
Trying to be a bit, I want to say professional, but a bit more structured.
Dove.
I think that's what we wanted to do. Hopefully by Friday, you guys are going to be seeing that post that we posted today. And yeah, so when we can at least think about a topic, you guys can think your questions already, criticisms, whatever. So, yeah. Yes, Steve.
Comments, concerns, tell us all of them. Steve, we already know that you hate us.
Yeah,
I'm okay with
fine,
this.
Man. It's fine. That's what it is. But yeah, so since it's the whiskey show, what's in your glass, Wally? And guys, let us know down below what you're drinking as well. Love to know. Man, a cocktail, really? Wow, the show started off real bad.
I made a Manhattan because why not?
Yeah. All right. What's the whiskey?
Bianca.
Inside?
Oh, it's I don't know, Knob Creek.
Oh,
it might be a 13-year single barrel Knob Creek that I know tastes good, but it's a Knob Creek.
Well, hey, you do you, man. You do you. For me, I'm trying to start off the year right, I guess, with probably one of the favorite bottles I had last year. The one that has a lot of, I guess, memories now attached to it. The Highland Park Cask Strength that we got over in Orkney.
Ah, yes.
So starting off with that, if you guys haven't noticed on my Instagram, I've been posting some of my past photos as well because this is sitting there. So.
Wait, so do you have nothing in your glass?
Me?
Or it's that bottle. Where's your glass?
Oh, right here.
Ah, there it is. All right. I didn't want Christian to be right. I didn't want to say this is all starting off with failure because he's wrong. No. Christian, you're wrong. Good evening, Scotch Test Dummies.
Yeah,
Hello.
Dummies
nothing in your glass.
Like maybe
don't worry. There's plenty of time to put something in there.
11, Parker's Heritage.
Ooh, little Lager 11. Oh, the Nick Offerman special edition.
Wait,
you can taste his beard from here.
No, I have not. Sorry. It's just maybe the angle of the camera.
Parker's Heritage Curacao finish. I actually liked it. I know a lot of people called it blasphemy, but I had it on some friends, and I was like, this is pretty good. So I don't know. It's got good flavor. It tastes like a cocktail.
But yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. I know we've been on kind of hiatus.
Charles actually has lost weight. His wife got him a Peloton for Christmas, and now he's anorexic.
And scared of her beating me.
Well, that was already existing fear.
Brown water. Yes, brown water, man. But yeah, no.
Soccer Dad Ditties are done.
Very excited for this year.
The revival.
Like Wally mentioned on our live feed on Instagram. You know, we got a lot of things planned. Hopefully Wally gets to come visit here in the Pacific Northwest. That's one thing we're trying to do. So maybe some content there. Even the Bourbon Trail. So, yeah.
Well, the biggest problem is I started a new job. And so with a new job comes no vacation time. Although something happened recently and I'll be getting a lot more vacation time. So hopefully that's
a
just
good or
more
bad
accrual.
Okay.
More accrual. Instead of 6 hours a paycheck, I get like 7.3.
Damn, that's more than me, man. I get like half that.
I don't get sick time though.
Yeah, fair enough. I get sick time.
I don't get any sick time. I don't get.
But yeah, guys, keep listening down what you guys are drinking. So new bottles.
Scotch Test Dummies. I like the
It's been a
Curacao too.
month. It seems like Wally did some damage, so I'm gonna let him go first.
New bottle. Are we ready for new bottles?
Let's do some new bottles. And guys, if you have any bottles that you guys got recently that you're very excited about, happy about, please let us know. I'd love to know what you guys are buying.
Yeah, Tolv, I really just want to go to that waterfall and take pictures.
Yeah,
All right, new bottle number 1.
Yeah,
Let's do this. I got another Wilderness Trail Rye. I know nobody is surprised.
But you said
there was another barrel. There's another barrel pick
Yeah.
at a local store, so I was like, let me go grab it.
Anything different?
The
Anything
other
interesting about that one, or?
haven't cracked it yet. I'm sure I'll get
Oh
to it.
no,
I've
like
already
anything on the
killed.
bottle that says like it's been aged this much or whatever.
Oh, it's actually a distributor who picked it, so it's
Oh.
a 4 year, 2 months, and all the rest of the stuff is 3 year. Anyways,
Oh, so
number four
no
char.
crazy finishes or anything like that. No.
Nah, it should be good. Saw one of these in a store, and I was like, "Holy crap!
Yeah.
How much do you guys want for that?"
Is that just
There's a
a
brand new
16
liquor
thing?
store, 16 year Najura. So they were like $85, and then they pulled the one off the shelf, and there was one behind it. So I was like, "Hey, can you just give me both of those?"
So, yeah, because I'm like, I have one here in the back.
No, the 16 Najura is in like an older one that actually has an age
This is
statement and
just a
tastes bombing.
Yeah, this is non-age statement all over. So
Yeah, and if anybody's curious what this tastes like, it essentially is the Aberlour Abundant Alba, but with much more heat,
ooh, okay,
which is kind of
interesting.
crazy because it's just a similar flavor
Fancy
profile of
summer
like
stuff, eh?
lots of cinnamon, lots of apple.
And 12, yes, we do need that wilderness trail because we can't find
See
it
some?
anywhere.
Yeah, you guys know that I'm addicted to Wilderness Trail. Like everybody, like we're planning a trip to go to Kentucky this year, and I don't want to go to the rest of Kentucky. I just want to go to Danville.
All right.
Literally, a friend of mine was like, "What's in Danville?" I'm like, "Wilderness Trail."
Wally,
All right.
I will probably ask you when you do come visit to bring a bottle of Wilderness Trail, and we should share it with some of the people here.
Oh, of course.
So if you guys are in the Pacific Northwest, we'll find a little place to meet up. I think I know a spot. So.
All right. Then some guy from Haiti sent me a bottle of rum.
Rum.
This is kind of cool. Barbancourt.
Okay.
This is exciting. It's exciting to me because like I've never had it before. It's a 15-year rum from Haiti.
Is it actually 15 years or is it Solera 15 or what's the?
Well, it's rum, so it could just be a lie or it could be the truth.
That's why I'm just curious. Maybe.
This one claims to be 15 years. It doesn't say it's Solera added.
Okay.
But with rum,
our friend from Haiti should know if you can tell us, buddy.
Rum's all lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 more bottles.
Damn.
Actually, let's talk about them in order of excitement. Here we got the Springbank 18. Pick this business up.
Yeah, so I think both of us are trying to go.
I really wanted to get into Springbank this year, but after talking to my local liquor store and the distributor, there's only like 2 other bottles that I can get here without like going to DC and going to a different liquor store. I like my local. That's why I go there.
Your local can't ask somebody else, or?
That's the thing. And so like the distributors he works with, he's got like a couple Hisburns and a bunch of long rows, and that's it.
Damn.
And I'm like, that's cool, but I kind of wanted some more weirdo Springbank. So did get the 18 from him. This is surprisingly expensive, by the way. If you've never bought a Springbank 18, yeah, like 230.
230, yeah.
So that's a surprise. And then yesterday I went to Costco and I picked up a bottle of this. I will be buying like 3 more bottles of this.
Yeah, I might ask you to buy me one of those too.
46%, 22-year Glen. I can't tell you.
One of the Glens that we went to.
But it is a 22-year. It is ex-bourbon, except for the last 6 months. They put it in sherry cask, and like this tastes like syrup. Like it's so viscous.
Was there a lot of
ridiculous.
bottles in your Costco when you had that, or no?
They had a pallet.
Dude, all right.
So I'm gonna go back and grab some
me
more.
one. I'll send you some money. So we can fly over.
It's $90.
Yeah. No, it's
it's thicker than motor oil, man. I said motor oil, and I was really like, it's like syrup. I was like, cast strength probably is just a barrel of maple syrup.
Yeah, Christian,
I meant that when I said that.
Show he was like, dude, it's like syrup. So.
Oh, Scotch Voter, you still see the 16 Glenlivet on your shelf or like on the shelf? Because I never see it on the shelf anymore, and seeing it in the store was crazy to me.
12. It seems like me and Wally are. I won't say we're jumping the train late, but we're definitely late on that Springbank train.
Buna Amontillado, that sounds super good. Yeah, Wilderness Trail is absolutely amazing. I gotta stop.
So is that all the?
I gotta stop
jocking
it.
Was that 7?
Yeah,
damn.
actually.
I was like, that's quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. These last 2 bottles. I'll just tell the story that goes along with it.
Yeah, go for
it.
You forgot the story?
No, I'm still blown away by this.
Oh, the minis.
So I tried Bowmore Dusk years ago.
He's gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry, and I loved it. Bowmore Dusk on your shelf. That's nice votery. Yeah, hold on to those. I have one that's open too. But no, I tried the Bowmore Dusk and I really loved it, and I could never find a bottle of it no matter what. And then Saul, if you guys know Saul, Scotch Minis, he posted the Bowmore Dusk and the Dawn. He had minis of both. And I didn't even know they made minis, and I was like, holy crap.
I didn't even know there was a Dusk?
And so
Dawn, sorry.
Yeah, I knew there was a Dawn and a Dusk. I only cared about the Dusk though. It's Claret finish, so it's a Bordeaux. And then you've got the port finish for Dawn I didn't really care about. Sorry, Charles. Yeah. But Saul sent me his minis. And like
That's crazy.
if you guys saw on Instagram, I posted the live because I couldn't believe it. Like these minis are worth a number of dollars. And all I could think was like, how can I say thank you to Saul? But like on the fly in like 2 minutes, my brain was like, that's it. I know what to do. So, um, actually, I'll tell you guys on here since I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
I do want to find a full size bottle of at least the Dusk, which I have found online for, I'm not going to say how many hundreds of dollars, but I'm probably going to go grab one.
Push it to the camera so people can see it.
Yeah. I'm probably going to go grab one of the Dusks just so I can. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to take these up to New York to visit Saul at Scotch Minis, take some pictures of him, and then open these with him and like just crack him open and drink whiskey like whiskey was meant to be drinking, you know?
That'd be great.
And so that made me really excited.
Never thought about
but then
either, right? So
exactly. But then I started looking online and I was like, maybe I can find full size bottles and maybe we can save the minis and we can just like crack full size bottles. That would be freaking legit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking now. It looks like it's going to be about $1,000 to get both bottles, but it's probably worth it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. No Springbank for it. That's why I'm going to have to search around.
No Springbank in
Oregon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was special ordered back last year.
The Bowmore Dawn and the Dusk, as far as I know, I want to say by memory about 4 years ago. And they did a very small release, and then that was it.
And it would probably be select retailers, too. It wouldn't have been everywhere because no one would.
Yeah, even Jack Rose only got 2 bottles. They didn't even get a whole case. It was nuts. That's how limited that Bowmore was.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the Springbank stuff, I don't want to take trips to DC, but I will if I have to.
Yeah, just
like after work, because I know they have tons of it.
For me, it's just like Campbelltown in general is what I wanted to target, especially with like my epiphany with Glen Scotia. But and then everyone talks about it.
I thought about moving to Glen Scotia. That's easier to get.
Yeah. Probably. Oh.
Did you get any new bottles?
Yeah. So I got 2. So I got one was given to me for photos. If you guys know, I think I posted it on Monday, so yesterday. Powers Whiskey had a brand new bottle redesign. Man, I'm liking that my shelf's like right here. This is awesome. All right. So
never seen it or heard of it. Yeah. Scotch and Semis, they were like a really, really small limited release.
Yeah. This bottle, which is a normal
Which Powers is that?
This is the John's Lane. So this is what I drink mostly with my cigars. So this one, because hedonism is just way too expensive. So, and then this is the new.
I do love hedonism though.
The new bottle. So a lot more, short.
That design is much more bold and
this is
loud.
Definitely like your everyday man's kind of drink. Like,
I actually like their older design.
This one or this one?
Yeah, no, the old one.
This one.
The one in your right hand.
Huh. I actually like this one. I don't know, short and stout. That's just because I'm short and stout too. But
I like the bottle design, but the sticker is.
The sticker.
I don't know about the label.
Big P is just basically that's their brand name. That was like their.
They're just trying to show you their Big P.
Yes, their Big P. Was the initial of their owner back in the day. So
that's cool. Powers.
But yeah, no. I'm liking about this.
Austin Powers.
Excited about it. It does taste the same. So,
Kevin agrees. Old design is better.
So for me, it's kind of like, but the bottle design I like a lot. It's easy to photograph. And then, probably the most photographic bottle I have on my shelf is Freeland Spirits. Their teardrop shape. They have.
It does, Kevin.
A bourbon that was aged in, I think it was Honduran rum, from House Spirits, which is another local distillery over here. They do Westward whiskey. So
okay, yeah.
So they have a rum that
Austin Powers
source, and I was finishing the rum. It's actually really, really good. The bourbon's already sweet in flavor profile, and you add this adds a notch.
I've only had their gin, and I wasn't impressed, but I don't like gin.
Yeah, their gin's more non-juniper heavy, so non-gin lovers would like it. But even then, some people say it's a bit too soft. So, but yeah. I personally like John's Lane. I know, was it Bourbon Patty was a fan of it too. So, yeah.
I just like patties.
Yeah, that's good. You're a big Patty's fan.
I know that we don't have like a real topic today, but I really want to raise something up at the topic. All right. So how many of you guys, I know everybody in chat, how many of you guys have been onto the Whiskey Exchange lately looking for oh, nice shirt. How many of you guys have been on the Whiskey Exchange looking for whiskey to buy and then you've been deterred because you see the price of the import taxes?
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
And then I started thinking.
I've seen people complain about that.
I was like, I've screwed up. This year, I shouldn't be chasing Springbank. You know what I should be doing? Wow. World Whiskeys. Whiskeys outside of Scotland. None of those have the tax. So, they have stuff from
what about EU?
Wherever Danish-speaking people are from, huh?
So EU doesn't have taxes?
No,
Was it just
that so yeah, that's the thing. It was just on Scotch whiskey and single malt Irish. It wasn't on the rest of. So like literally, I was looking at McMira. I was looking at there's Japanese whiskeys they have on there that are don't have the extra tax. They have like South African whiskey. They had Australian, New
Oh, South
Zealand
African
whiskey.
whiskey. I never had that.
None of that has the extra tax. And I was like, maybe this is the year to branch out into like weirdo country whiskeys. It'd be sick.
But in my head, like
And
I've been hearing that
no
Scotland's
extra
trying to
tax.
break away from the whole Brexit stuff.
I mean, they don't have a choice because they're still part of the
No,
UK.
I know,
They already
but, like,
tried to do
they're
that.
trying to
They
again.
voted.
So
Don't let them vote again.
I know.
No, Terravon. Yeah, so Scotch blends too. I
Why is it
am
blends?
not a fan of Scotch blends. So that's the thing. It's just single malt Scotches and single malt Irish that got the
So it's
tax.
supposed to hit like rich people. Well, higher
It's
end.
pissed out of me. Rich people
I
drink
know.
blends too.
You know what I
Hater.
mean? Like stereotypical.
Yeah, it's single malts only,
Stereotypical.
which doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense.
You know what I would do if I was a Scotch brand? I would start teaspooning everything, and then people could still enjoy my whiskey without the tax. That's a good idea. You're welcome.
Or I personally think you want to go world whiskeys. I want to go American single malt. I was on that hype.
I
train
already
last
live in
year.
America. America already has a hype train that is way too overdone.
You think bourbon
And,
hype
like-
train or you think American single malt hype train?
Yeah,
Which one?
the bourbon hype train is already a thing.
Yeah.
American single malt isn't on a hype train, but it could be.
Compass box.
I see you guys talking about Compass Box. I have mixed emotions about Compass Box. Because truthfully, it's just hedonism for me.
Yeah. But then again, like, well, you've tried a lot more Compass Box than I have. But the hedon. Well, Spice Tree was pretty good. I like Spice Tree.
Okay, so the 3-year-old was amazing. And this is not a luxury whiskey, it was pretty good.
Yeah, but those prices.
But
are
then for me,
crazy.
it's correct. And then for me, the next one is hedonism, which is still expensive. I heard a rumor. I'm going to leave it alone. Never mind. We won't talk about Compass Box. I don't want to talk about Compass Box
Fair
anymore.
enough.
But I did hear a rumor that somebody may have left.
Greg, I don't know if Scotch is better than the rest of the world though. Like it just depends. Like in theory, if everyone wants to
No.
like everyone wants Japanese. Like if Japanese was cheaper and had
Japanese only because it's more subtle and soft flavors. But I actually agree with Gregor.
You think it's Scotch
I have had lots of bad American whiskey.
Yeah.
I've had lots of questionable Japanese whiskey that may not even be Japanese thanks to those rules. But there are very few scotches that I've even been ambivalent about. Like almost all scotches, I'm like, this is good. Almost all of them. There have only been like, I think I have 2-3 on my shelf where I was like, this is not, no.
Really?
And usually it's just a bottling or two. Yeah.
well,
I don't want to name any distilleries.
but
That's
you're
the
not,
worst
you're not
part.
a big fan. Well, the surprising thing is like you're not a
Texas
big
has
fan
their own
of,
bourbon trail now.
American or used American cast. So is it because it's just the European sherry influence?
So it's the way it's done. So European sherry cast, awesome. American sherry cast, I'm over it. But like, just pure ex bourbon casts,
Yeah.
they make tons of good stuff. Look at the Aberlour Abundant Alba. That's what I was saying. Like the Alba is like
Okay.
the greatest
I got you,
example of what you can do with ex bourbon casts if you do it right. And you know what's funny? To me, the Alba is just a cheaper way to get really expensive Glenfiddich because I don't think people like most of us have never tried. I mean, I would say most of us have never tried like 43, 44 year like vintage Glenfiddichs.
Okay.
And for those of us who've been lucky enough to try them, they're $4,000 a bottle. And Aberlour Abundant
Yeah,
Alba
but-
gets you
yeah, but you gotta think
95% of the way
You
there
gotta think about it though. Like,
without the age.
a country that has had so much history in the whiskey making stuff, it's bound to happen that other countries going to catch up. Just kind of like with the wine world, right? How it
No,
used
I'm
to
just
be
saying
European
flavor wise.
and
Like
now-
we're just talking about types of barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I don't love peat. I don't know why you guys are saying that. You guys all know that I hate peat. At least that whiskey
So,
knows
like,
that I hate
if you
peat.
think about like the amount of selection, have you ever had a bad Japanese whiskey from like the top 2 distillers?
So no, but
Any
I
kind of
also
product,
understand. So I also understand that Japanese whiskey isn't supposed to be in your face with flavors. It's really weird because so somebody recently in a whiskey forum I was on said that Japanese whiskey is boring, and I was like, it depends on how you define boring. But I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. I was like, yeah, no, I could see you saying
No, yeah,
because he
I
specifically
agree.
said
Yeah.
he specifically said Hibiki 21 is boring, and I was like, okay, but when I started
like
thinking
it.
about it, I was like, it is subtle,
Well, you gotta
but it's
think
not
about, like,
boring.
What's his not boring, right? Is it like strong, heavy peat?
That's the thing. It's
Right?
like if
Is that
if you're
in that
looking
other
for
angle?
ridiculously complex, it's super complex and it's got great flavor. It's just more subtle and it's not in your face. But if you like peat which punches you in the D when it walks by you, then yeah, that's of course you're gonna think it's pouring.
Yeah. No, like I like we were talking about at the start. Like I do feel Springbank, we're kind of late to that.
Glyphitic
So
cast strength, yes.
maybe it is as big a shift for me. Is just hunt the weird, hunt the different, or just targets different types of barley or whatever. Go that route.
Oh my goodness, yeah, ex-bourbon Old Pony is delicious.
Yeah,
Glenfiddich cast strength, sherry
I need to
cast.
drink another one.
Listen, Glenfiddich cast strength, sherry cast at like 62%.
Yeah, but how can you get that? Like that, you gotta.
You go to the distillery and you get it.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got like that's what you got to do.
There's no another way. Or you beg Tracy like I have, and you get a couple more ounces every so many years. You get a couple more ounces.
Kevin,
It's like my crack fix.
Hibiki that has an age statement is better than the Harmony, in my opinion.
Yeah, Harmony's kind of.
I'm just sad that
Caveman for the win. I'll give Caveman props, but
I wish
that's me giving their weather props. It's just like me giving Amroot props for awesome.
I wouldn't think
whiskey.
It's just the weather. It's pretty like their distillers are pretty.
Yeah, Kevin, if you think the 17's good, the 21 will blow your mind.
I picked the Solus series than the regular.
Are you talking about Caveman? Oh,
yeah.
Solus Vino Barrique all day.
I don't know about Vino Barrique. It was very.
Oh, Vino Barrique is
I think I have
complicated, delicious, viscous. It's everything.
I had that maybe in the first year of my journey, and that thing fucking like killed my palate. I couldn't figure out what the fuck was happening. Sorry, swore a lot. But I do feel
that's the thing I love about it though. Is like it's wild and all over the place. So when I say that this Kirkland 22 isn't complex, it's because
Hey Tashi, what's up, bud?
Solus Vino Barrique changed my mind for what complex is. What's up, Tashi?
Yeah. What about you guys? What are you guys excited about? Are you guys focused on something you're collecting this year? I know last year Scotch Malt Whiskey Society was definitely on my books. It still is. I know this seems like a lot of hate right now for Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, so that's interesting.
Seems like a lot of hate for Macallan right now. Seems like a lot of hate for SMWS.
Yeah, SMWS.
There's just a lot of hate out there.
Macallan. Those are the two big ones that everyone's kind of hitting, which is interesting, but hey, it is what it is. Everyone has their right to their own opinion.
That's the thing.
What else? Yeah, I think those were my things last year. And then this year it was going to be Springbank, but I just know it's going to be hard. And then I had that 40-year-old port finish. I don't know, 18-year-old port finish for $40 a couple of months back, and that thing blew my mind. That's why I wanted to focus on it, but I know I'm never going to find that unless it's an auction. So.
Wally likes to pour out Caveman for the homies. Listen, I like to pour out Caveman when it's not windy outside, you hater. You try pouring it when it's windy outside. I didn't see anybody else taking the bottle from me.
Tolv, what else? How do you get your stuff that's outside of Scotland? Because like, there's some Scandinavian stuff that I kind of want to get.
There's some what you want to get?
Some Scandinavian whiskeys.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the McNira.
Yeah.
I told you, Whiskey Exchange has it, and you don't pay any extra import taxes because it's not single malt Scotch.
Yeah, but unlike you, it costs an arm and half a leg to ship it over to where I live.
First bottle's $45. Every bottle after that, you might as well just say $10. Oh. And then it lowers the price of the first one as you go.
Maybe I'll meet up with some people over here and see if I can get a box.
I need to just do a big order with my brother. Oh, is it Denmark? Yeah, we're McNira.
That makes sense, Steve.
There's a bunch over there though. No, there's Swedish ones too because they have like these weird bottlings. I'm telling you, man, TWE. I was finding all kinds of good stuff. I'm just gonna order a bunch of junk. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah. So price ranges for whiskeys, that's a whole different argument because I really do wonder what's going on. So it's difficult.
Wider, like from bottom shelf to top shelf kind of thing, or
no? Look at this. Just look at this. Okay. All right. This is from a distillery. Ugh. This right here is a 22-year ex-bourbon and then finished in Oloroso Sherry Gas from a distillery that we all know and love, actually. That tastes absolutely incredible, $90. This is an 18-year from a distillery that makes everything from scratch, $230. That's a huge difference in price. I could literally buy 2 and change of these bottles for the exact same
scratch,
thing.
Right? So that's
correct.
That's
but here's
right?
the thing:
how much is scratch?
But that was made from scratch too at some point, right? It just wasn't made all in one area.
I wouldn't say scratch, right? Because like we saw that distillery, and you definitely know they're not malting their own stuff. They're not doing that. You know what I mean? Like we were there.
Correct, but I mean, like, okay, but they're not on an island where they have to be limited to that either.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying, like, the appeal, the love affair, and the appeal that everyone had with Spring Nights, the fact that they were probably one of the more traditional way of
Correct.
doing stuff, right?
Correct.
So
Absolutely.
that I think that's why their price is. I'm not gonna say justified, but I'm gonna use that term loosely, justified. But even like I still think that's expensive because an 18-year-old like Glenfiddich.
Oh, for $230,
no one near that.
because I could go buy an old Macallan 18-year-old that I know is going to blow my mind for freaking another $100.
Yeah. So
I'm talking obviously before they started the new
Christian, I heard that
2008
Aussie
series.
whiskeys are going up in price too, which is sad because like I've wanted to try like
Stawning
and stuff like that.
What's Stawning? Oh, Scotch Votary. Why did you have to bring that up? Listen, with the tax, the number 6 went up to over $4,000. But listen to me. I have a friend who can give me distributor prices, and I already know we're going to be at like the $3,500 to $3,700
You better buy that
range.
shit now, dude.
I know. I'm buying it this year. I'm getting it out of my
Not
system.
even that. Like,
I need to
you
buy
might
it this
have
year
to
before
buy
it
it
gets worse.
before the halfway through the year.
If you try to do it on Whiskey Exchange, the taxes are $880 for the number 6. Just taxes. The tariffs.
Stunning whiskey
Import
is a Danish
taxes.
whiskey. Okay, cool. Maybe we should look at that.
I wonder if Stunning is the one I saw that had all the different weird bottles.
What's the one that's like a stout bottle that has those weird letters on the top? That's the one I want.
You're thinking of Macmira. That's the one that's written all over it. Yeah.
That's
But no, I saw some other ones that were interesting on there too.
But yeah, guys,
I mean, I wouldn't pay $60 for Bland's, but I don't like how it tastes either.
again, thank you so much to our Patreons below. Really appreciate your support. Last month we didn't have shows, so what we did was we donated our money over to Denver and Lally for a glass. Kevin C actually won that glass on a random raffle, so thank you, Kevin, for entering as well. We're gonna try and do more and more of that with the money that we're getting from Patreon. So if you guys want to support us for $1 or even what I think it's like 15's the highest, something like that. Please feel free. This stuff is free. We love talking to you guys. We love doing this every Tuesday, but it helps us out. Helps us to get better equipment, bottles, fly wall here.
I don't want to do a number 6 bottle share because I want to buy a Macallan Lalique number 6 for my birthday next year. So
That's for next year?
I'm getting old. I'll be 40 years old next year. Yeah, 2021. Okay. I'll be 40 years old, and I really, really want to get that bottle. So I'm going to buy it this year and hold on to it for a year.
Yeah, Wally's been talking about that for like 2 years now.
I should have bought it last year, though. That's the problem. And now with that extra tax, I have to like dig into contacts and friends to get some help.
Well, tax season.
But no, don't worry. A friend already gave me some help, so I'll be all right.
You guys gave us no. I just want
Christian. You like the blue background?
I like it. Wally just wants black or white, dude. Like
we should just do a poll and ask everybody what they think.
Nope, don't matter. I'll put on what do you call it, on Patreon. Those guys do it.
Yeah, Steve, I'll be 40 next year. I'm old.
He's old.
I don't look old because I'm half Korean and half black.
Yeah, that black.
I should pretty much look young until I'm 90, and then I'll look like a brick.
Yeah, basically that's what happens. You get hit by a brick wall. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I think we're gonna.
Oh my goodness! Wait, listen, Tolv. If we should buy a second bottle and do a bottle share on the second one, I'd be down to do this. Oh my god, we're looking at like $7,200. I would.
What do you mean bottle share? Like half the bottle?
Yeah. I'm gonna buy one myself anyways. But like, if everybody wanted to jump in on a bottle and we all chipped in like a couple $100 and everybody got like X number of ounces,
I'll do it. Fuck it. I'm never gonna have that again. Or why don't we just reach out to Macallan and say, hey, we're all gonna be in this one spot. Come on, man.
No, because I'm reaching out to Macallan for something else I'm doing this year. I don't want to talk about it. I have a special project I'm doing with it.
Yeah, but still.
There's
no Macallan person over here, man. You can do something here. Pacific Northwest is kind of naked when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Make it orange and support your president? I mean, he's everybody's president in America. Until he's not. For now, he is.
Just his president. Yeah.
And the way that the Democrats are running things, he's probably going to be president for 4 more years.
Yeah, it's hard to
break everybody's bubble. No, it's not even about incumbents. It's about, like, if you're going to run trash candidates against somebody who's already an incumbent, like...
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Make sure to... Whoa, my 50th. Damn.
Dang.
Good job, man.
50 years old.
Congrats, man.
Look at that. You're like 2 years younger than my last girlfriend.
Damn, Wally. Showing age.
30. Oh, that's it?
I mean, I'm like
30 was a good year for me. 30 was the year I bought my house. 30 was the year that
good things at 30.
30 was the year after I reached a lot of goals at 29. So 30 was like a really good
in my
year.
head, I'm like thinking about like, my life changed at 30.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think I was engaged at 30.
Yeah,
broke that off. It was trash.
Yeah, Scott, I'm maybe he's gonna open the general or something. One of those compass boxes.
Ooh.
I could see Scott opening the general.
I can see that being amazing.
Yeah. Damn. I wonder if there's a big shindig. Maybe we could have gone.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
This is a good way to open up the new year.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys want us to discuss. This is basically your show. We just chat with you, as you notice. Probably 30 minutes. No, 20 minutes was all just chat. So this is what we like. We're not reviewing stuff. We're just giving our opinions, chatting with you guys just like we would if we were all here in person. So again, thank you guys so much for an amazing 2019. We're gonna have an even better 2020. It's gonna be hard to beat that Scotland trip, but I think with all the people that are coming around and Wally coming up here and us doing the Bourbon Trail, I think it's gonna be amazing. All right.
It will be amazing.
Well, guys, appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Wally, what do we say here? Oh, actually, no. Photo.
No, we say happy birthday to Steve next year because he's turning 40 also, which is why we're going to be cracking up with Emma Callan. It's going to be a crazy birthday.
Having some crazy birthdays.
Because this year for my birthday, because 39 is a year that nobody cares about, and it's, not a prime number or anything special. Like, I literally want to do a repeat of favorites that I have. So this year for 39, I want to crack open my last bottle of Pappy Van Winkle 23. I want to crack open my other Glenfiddich 30.
Do I have to fly over there for your birthday? Probably have to, don't
I? If you want to, that's how it works.
Yeah. All right.
Pappy Van Winkle 23, Glenfiddich 30. What else do I want to crack open this year? Something else crazy. I mean, I have a 40 year that I could crack Glenlivet. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna be a good time. I know I need to take a photo.
All right. I think that's enough. Well, guys, appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be live again next Tuesday.
No, we're not doing the Jura 30 again. That's trash. God, it's so bad.
True. Scott, happy birthday, man. Hope you have a great one. Be safe this weekend. And guys, thank you so much. What do we say over here? Kristen's already catch you to it.
Dang, Boona 30 Marsala and a 50 year to Madden. Dude, happy freaking birthday.
Yup.
That's legit. Tolv, you're going to be 40 next year too? Oh.
Dude, everyone's...
Tolv, you have to come to the East Coast, man. Come to the East. Come to my birthday party.
All right.
You have to. I know, Charles, what you want me to say. It's got to do with caught up like a deuce.